ghouls and gals, it's me, Ryan T here, and I just got back from watching It the movie. I'm gonna start off by saying, wow. Just fucking wow. Like, this movie really fucking surprised me. I had really high expectations going into this movie because I was a fan of the original miniseries that aired way back when, even before I was born. I found out about it, the It miniseries when I was a kid. I found it at my local video store, much like a lot of people my age did, and I fell in love with the Pennywise character, the Losers Club, and this movie reminded me why I really liked Pennywise as a character and why I really liked that movie It, especially the first half with the kids like this movie's about. Like I just mentioned, the movie It follows the Losers Club, a group of kids that are kind of more or less what their club name is. They're losers. They're outcasts in their town. They get bullied. They get picked on, and they're really the strong point of the film. These kid actors are really good. They portray themselves as kids. You know what I mean? I hate to see movies where they have kids and they don't act like kids. They act like They act like small adults, and this movie didn't do that. They really portrayed the kid actors like kids, and they were believable. And the R rating really helped that. I mean, when you're a young teenage kid hanging around your friends, you weren't saying like, "Oh, John Golly G. Williker, oh poop." You were saying, "What the fucking shit, dick asshole." And that happens a lot in this movie. And for all purposes, it works. It works. It gives you more of a feel for these characters. They seem more human. They seem more well written, and it really works. And another character that I was really worried about was Pennywise himself. Pennywise is being portrayed by an actor named Bill Skarsgård. I want to say his name is. He's most known for coming out in this show called Hemlock Grove, and without makeup, this guy, he's an interesting looking dude. I mean, this is him right here.
I'm Pennywise, the dancing clown.
Yeah, just without makeup, he's interesting looking. I didn't want to say like ugly because he's not an ugly guy. He's unconventional looking, I guess is what you'd say. And he really brings it in this movie. Like, he has like this dark, twisted approach to it. Like, it's less comedic than Tim Curry's It, but it's still comedic in its own right. Like, he's still a clown. Like, I have the clown. I got the clown vibe while watching his performance as It.
Oh wait, no wait, you're kidding. He didn't just say what I think he did he?
Oh, watching his performance as It. And the visuals in this movie are just amazing. Like, when Pennywise comes out in the screen, it looks cool. Like, every time he comes out, there's a new unique way they find to kind of like have him scare somebody or have him interact with another person. And that's one thing that they do a lot better than the original miniseries. They handle Pennywise a lot better in this film, I have to say. I know a lot of y'all have a lot of nostalgia for the original It miniseries, but I really suggest you go back and rewatch that miniseries because it does not hold up that good. This film, however, I feel like if I were to watch it a year from now, 2 years from now, hell, 5 years from now, I would still enjoy it and it would still hold up. The film plays very well. It's very, very well directed. It looks beautiful, and it's creepy. It's a creepy movie. They capture how Stephen King writes people in this movie. Like, the kids are real nice and full of life. The adults are kind of like at the end of their rope, and they're real like cynical and like just creepy characters. The director of this movie did a very good job at that. So, from all purposes, this is a good horror movie. I mean, it may not be like all out the scariest movie I've ever seen in my life, but it's one of the better horror movies that I've seen this year, and one of the better horror movies I've seen in a while that has great character development. It's not boring at all. Like, and the movie's long and it doesn't feel long. It felt like an hour and 30 minutes, and it's an almost 3 hour long movie. So that was really good. That's what I really enjoyed about the film. That it's a good ride. It's a good movie. Anybody from the age of 8 to 80 would like this movie. It's a great movie. I guess the only negative thing that I could say about the film was that there were some instances where Pennywise kind of looked a little too CGI heavy. I really wish they would have went a little bit more with the practical effects instead of the CGI. But I can see how CGI would needed to be incorporated into this film. Like, there's one scene that I'm going to do a little bit of spoilers here where the Losers Club are in Bill's garage, and they're looking at slides, and it kind of does the thing where it shows in the trailers where it's like, and it starts projecting images of Pennywise, and they like freak out, and like they knock over the projector thing that's projecting the slides, and it just gets paused on one slide, and you just see Pennywise's face kind of like do like a Freddy Krueger where it's like, and it looks so like good. It looks so good. And like he like pops out and he's huge. And he's like like going around fucking with everybody, and that looked cool. But then there's another scene where it's early on in the beginning where he kind of like does a Pennywise does one of those. His mouth like protrudes like fucking huge. It gets open like that, and that looked a little fake. But the movie's so good that you get lost and you forget about like the CGI, and you're just like, oh my god. So I can't praise this movie enough. This is a good horror movie. I want horror movies to take a page out of the It remake and be like, oh shit, we can do that? We can make good characters, and we can make an actual story that flows? I really look forward to seeing the next chapter of It, and I love this movie. I can't say it enough. It is a 9 out of 10. It's a 9 out of 10. You did it. You did it. You did it, guys. You did it. Congrats. Give yourself a pat on the back. This was good.
If you want the thing you love,
you did it! Congratulations!
I'm Ryan T. That was my review of It. And be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And let me know what you thought of the It movie. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Did you think it was scary? Let me know in the comments below. And let me know what you thought of this review. Thank you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow for the next Friday Night Horror Theater. Laters.